And good day. This is Kent Barnes, and this particular podcast deals with the possible elementary housing study that could be done here in the Holly Area School District. So, misunderstandings still exist, unfortunately. The Board of Education has not decided to do a housing study, nor has any final decision been made. What has occurred is this: the board agreed to have Mr. Lennar send out an RFP, a request for proposal, to various groupings so that a cost and a scope of services could be garnered from each group for their review on November the 15th at their regularly scheduled Board of Education meeting. The Board of Education will make a decision on whether or not they wish to do a housing study. The board may choose not to do anything. The board could choose to do a housing study. Now, does that mean automatically that the board is deciding on the final outcome? No, it doesn't. Even if the board chooses to have a housing study, a final decision of some sort would not occur until the spring of 2011. Now, what are the options the board could have if they choose to do a housing study? They would hear the results of the data at some point, probably in March or early April. They would hear the results of the data, and then they would make a decision to do nothing or to do something. Now, what would do something be? Well, it depends on the study, it depends on a multiplicity of factors. The one thing that I want to continue to hone to you is that if the board does an elementary housing study, there will be ample opportunity for community input. But what people oftentimes forget is input is not just from the village of Holly. We garner students from parts of 5 townships as well. So we don't want to preclude any of those townships nor the village from offering their input. So there still are some decisions to be made, some data to be reviewed, but that will occur on November the 15th. And once again, depending upon what the board decides to do at that point, then additional clarification, additional information will be forwarded to our various stakeholders. So I'm hopeful that uh, explains what's actually going on now. But if you have questions, email me. If you have questions, give me a phone call. It's best, especially at this time of year, if you would send me an email. The email address is right above this screen when you watch this podcast, and I would be more than happy to respond to your questions. So, as always, thank you very much, and just a couple of more podcasts for this week. Thank you, and have a great day.